Have you ever stopped to think that your health may be sending you signals alert and you're just ignoring it? Many men believe that prostate problems are something distant, something that only happens to others until they start to feel small. Discomforts, subtle changes in their body, and when they realize it, it may be too late. The truth is that prostate health is a serious matter and cannot be neglected, especially for those over 40. But let me ask you, have you done your self-examination today? Or better yet, do you know how to identify the signs your body may be giving you? If the answer is no, don't worry, because today you will learn exactly what you need to know to detect the symptoms of prostate problems before they become something more serious. And look, I know a lot of men avoid talking about this, whether out of fear, shame, or even that old excuse that, if I don't know, I don't need to worry. But here's a warning. Ignoring the signs can be very costly, and when we talk about health, prevention is always the best way. The prostate is a small gland, but it plays a fundamental role in the male body. As the years go by, she may begin to experience problems that directly affect her quality of life. From difficulties urinating, increased urinary frequency at night, to more serious symptoms such as persistent pain and the presence of blood in the urine. And these symptoms often appear silently, evolving over time without you noticing. Now I want you to stop for a moment and reflect. Are you taking care of your health as you should? Have you already made an appointment with the doctor for a checkup? Don't wait until symptoms become impossible to ignore. Taking routine exams, understanding your body's signals and seeking professional help are essential attitudes to avoid future complications. After all, the sooner a problem is detected, the greater the chances of treatment and recovery. So stay with me until the end of this video, because I'm going to tell you what are the most important symptoms that you can't ignore when it comes to prostate health. And there is a silent symptom that almost no one talks about, but which can be a crucial warning of something more serious, and I guarantee you'll want to know about this before it's too late. Let's go. So before we continue, I want to ask you something very important. If this topic makes sense to you, if you are over 50 or know someone who could benefit from this information, be sure to like and share this video. This not only helps more people become aware of prostate health, but also keeps this channel alive, bringing content made especially for you, mature men who want to live with more quality and vitality. And more, comment below. Have you ever experienced any of these symptoms? Have you had any experience with prostate exams or medical consultations? Your story can help others who are going through the same situation. So, leave your comment because I'm here to respond and exchange this idea with you. Now let's get straight to the point, because what I'm going to tell you next can literally change your life. Now that you understand the importance of paying attention to your body's signals, let's talk about the symptoms that may indicate prostate problems and that you can't ignore it at all. The first and one of the most common is the difficulty urinating. You know that feeling that your urine is taking longer to come out or that the flow is weaker than normal. This can be a clear sign that something is not working well. Many men notice that they have to strain harder to urinate, or that the stream of urine is intermittent, starting and stopping several times. This happens because the prostate may be increasing in size and compressing the urethra, making it difficult for urine to pass. And it doesn't stop there. Another very common symptom that many men simply ignore is increased urinary frequency, especially at night. Have you ever found yourself getting up several times in the early hours of the morning to go to the bathroom? This may seem harmless at first, but it becomes a big problem over time. In addition to disturbing sleep and causing tiredness during the day, it can be a warning that the prostate is growing and putting pressure on the bladder. And what's worse, many men think this is just a natural consequence of aging and don't seek help, when in fact it could be the beginning of a more serious problem. Another worrying sign that deserves your attention is the feeling that the bladder never empties completely. You finish urinating, but you feel like there's still something left there, as if you need to go to the bathroom again right away. This may indicate that the bladder is unable to empty completely due to the obstruction caused by the growth of the prostate. The accumulation of urine in the bladder increases the risk of urinary infections and, in more serious cases, can even harm the kidneys. And if there is a symptom that needs immediate attention, It is presence of blood in urine or sperm. This may be scary at first, but unfortunately many men let it go, thinking it was an isolated case, or that it doesn't mean anything serious. The truth is that any change in the color of urine or sperm could indicate inflammation, infection, or even something more serious, such as prostate cancer. If you notice any traces of blood, see a doctor as soon as possible. Furthermore, many people don't know, but the pain or discomfort in the pelvic region may be directly related to prostate problems. If you experience frequent pain between the anus and testicles, discomfort in the lower back, or even pain when sitting for long periods, it could be a sign of prostatitis, which is an inflammation of the prostate gland. This type of pain can be mild and persistent, or in some cases be accompanied by a feeling of heaviness in the region. If this is happening to you, don't ignore it. Now, let's talk about a delicate but extremely important subject: the impacts of prostate health on sexual life. Many men have no idea that prostate problems can directly affect their sexual function. Erectile dysfunction, for example, may be related to inflammation or changes in the prostate. Additionally, some men report pain or discomfort when ejaculating, which could be a symptom that something is not right. If you have noticed changes in your sexual performance, don't see this as something normal with your age. Prostate health and sex life are completely interconnected. Another symptom that needs to be taken seriously is involuntary loss of urine, also known as urinary incontinence. Many men begin to notice small leaks of urine when coughing, sneezing, or even during physical exertion. This may indicate that the prostate is affecting bladder control, something that directly impacts quality of life and self-esteem. If you are experiencing this, don't feel embarrassed, as it is a more common problem than you might think and can be treated if identified in time. And now comes one of the most silent and dangerous symptoms: the absence of visible symptoms in early stages. That's right. Often, prostate problems develop discreetly, without showing obvious signs until they are already advanced. This is why carrying out preventive exams is essential. Don't wait for symptoms to become serious to seek help. If you are over 40, it is essential to have regular checkups and talk to your doctor about the health of your prostate. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever had any of these symptoms, or do you know someone who has? Comment below which symptom caught your attention the most, or, if you prefer, write prostate health first, to show that you are committed to your well-being. Your interaction here is very important, so that this content reaches more people and we can help more men take care of their health. And of course, don't forget to like the video. This really helps the channel grow and bring you more essential content. And don't leave yet, because in the next section we're going to talk about something that few people talk about, but that can make all the difference to your health. So stay with me, because what comes next could be the information that changes your life. Now that you know the most common symptoms of prostate problems, it's time to talk about something that many people simply don't talk about, but that can make all the difference to your health. There is a silent factor, often ignored, that can indicate that something is wrong even before symptoms appear clearly. I'm talking about preventive exams and the importance of maintaining regular medical monitoring. Unfortunately, many men still carry a certain prejudice or fear of taking exams, such as the rectal examination and PSA exam. And here I need to be straight with you. This kind of thinking can be costly. The touch exam only takes a few seconds and could save your life. It's quick, simple, and can detect changes in the prostate before you even feel any symptoms. The PSA test, which is carried out through a simple blood test, is also an essential tool for monitoring possible changes in the prostate. If you are over 40, do not wait for symptoms to appear to see a doctor. Preventative monitoring is the best way to avoid more serious problems in the future. And if you are already 50 or over, these exams need to be part of your annual routine. There is no reason to delay or avoid it. Your health and quality of life depend on it. And now I want to hear from you. After everything we've talked about here, have you ever stopped to think about the importance of taking care of your prostate? Have you ever taken any of these exams, or are you in the habit of having regular checkups? Comment below men's health first, so I know that you've come this far and that you're committed to your well-being. If this video helped you in any way, take advantage of it. Subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss upcoming content. Here, I always bring essential information for you to live with more health, energy, and vitality. And of course, leave a like to strengthen the channel and ensure that more people have access to this important content. Now I invite you to watch the next video that is appearing here on the screen. There, I will tell you more essential information about prostate health and other care that every man needs to take. Click now and keep taking care of yourself.